The moment you leave the house and close the door, your cat's behavior can change completely. That mess that looks like an accident might not be one. And more than that, your cat might know exactly when you're coming back, even before you arrive. Coincidence? Maybe not. When it's alone, your cat shows habits most people never imagine. Some are curious, others are surprising. Today, you're going to discover 12 behaviors that reveal what your cat really does, and it might completely change the way you see it. 1. Objects in the wrong place. You leave a sock in the bedroom, and when you come back, it's in the living room. A hair tie shows up under the couch, a towel ends up by the door. That's not random mess. Your cat moved those items on purpose. When you leave, your scent fades from the air, but it stays on fabrics. So your cat carries those items closer to where it hangs out, trying to recreate your presence and feel less alone in that quiet space, like you're still there with it. 2. Strategic waiting. Your cat isn't just sitting there staring out the window, it's waiting. Many cats choose the exact spot where they can see the door or hear what's going on outside. They learn your routine, recognize sounds, and anticipate your return. You think it was just resting, but it was probably there for a while. And the moment you walk in, its body shifts, relaxes. That shows that position wasn't random. It was part of a deliberate waiting behavior. 3. Excessive grooming. When you leave, some cats start licking themselves more than usual. Their fur looks extra neat, sometimes even damp in certain spots. This isn't just about cleaning. It's a way of coping with how they feel. Grooming releases substances that help calm the body and reduce stress. It's like your cat is trying to reset itself emotionally. If it happens once in a while, it's normal. But if it becomes a constant pattern, it could be a sign that something's off. Before we keep going, if you love cats, go ahead and like the video and subscribe to the channel to be part of our community of cat lovers. 4. Eating in unusual ways. Your cat's eating habits can reveal more than you think. Some cats eat everything right after you leave, almost like an impulse. Others do the opposite. They ignore the food until you come back. This behavior isn't random. Eating can be a way to cope with discomfort, or something that only feels right when you're around. If this pattern suddenly changes, it's worth paying attention. It could signal an emotional shift in how your cat reacts to your absence. 5. Sleeping in your spot. You leave and suddenly your cat starts sleeping exactly where you usually are. On your pillow, your bed, even on your clothes. Even if it never does that when you're home. That's because those places hold your scent. For your cat, it's the closest way to stay connected to you. It's not just physical comfort. It's a way of feeling safe, like you're still there even when you're not. 6. House patrol. While you're gone, your cat might not just sit still like it seems. Some cats start walking around the house, moving from windows to doors to hallways in a pattern. They stop, observe, listen, then move on. This is territorial behavior. It's basically doing a silent patrol, checking if everything is in place. Small clues like marks in dust or slightly moved objects can give this away. So when you get home and your cat seems calm, it might have just finished its rounds. 7. Hunting toys. When you leave, your cat doesn't just play, it hunts. The toy becomes prey, and the behavior completely changes. It watches, moves in slowly, attacks, then carries the object in its mouth to another spot. And where it leaves it matters. Sometimes it's near your things, sometimes it's hidden. This follows an instinctive pattern, just like it would in the wild. So when you find a toy in a random place, it's not random at all. That was the end of a full hunt inside your house. 8. Meowing alone. When you leave, some cats start vocalizing with no one around. They meow, cry, or make sounds you never hear when you're home. This isn't random. Adult cats mostly use meowing to communicate with humans. So, when they do it alone, It's like they're calling for you. This usually happens right after you leave and may fade over time. But if it's frequent, it can show a stronger level of attachment. 9. Knowing you're about to arrive. Your cat might be by the door before you even get home. That's not coincidence. It learns your routine, recognizes specific sounds, and connects certain times with your return. The sound of your car, footsteps in the hallway, even subtle changes in the environment become clues. Over time, your cat starts predicting your arrival minutes in advance. So when you open the door and it's already there, it looks like a surprise. But really, it's been waiting for that exact moment. 10. A different smell. When you get back home, your cat might smell different. Dustier, more closed, or even like clothes. That's because it's spent time in places it normally doesn't go when you're around. Closets, under the bed, inside baskets. Its body absorbs those environments. That scent becomes a trace of its day. It's almost like an invisible map showing where it's been while you were gone. 11. Secret hiding spots. You think you know where your cat sleeps, but when you leave, that can completely change. Some cats go to places they never use when you're home. Under the bed, inside closets, behind furniture. These spots are more enclosed and protected. For them, that means safety. When you come back, your cat might show up from somewhere unexpected, like it appeared out of nowhere. But really, it spent hours there, resting in a spot you almost never notice. 12. New scratch marks. You might come home and notice fresh scratches on furniture, doors, or near windows. That's not just normal wear and tear. Some cats scratch more when they're alone. This behavior helps release tension and also mark territory. Their paws release chemical signals that create a sense of control and security. Where they scratch matters a lot. Near the door can signal vigilance. On your furniture, it can be an attempt to mix its scent with yours. Now tell me, have you ever caught your cat on a camera doing something weird while it was alone? What exactly did it do? Drop it in the comments, and before you go, check out our latest video to keep discovering amazing facts about the world of cats. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the comments and in the next video.